Hello, my angels, and welcome back to a new day, new reading. I want to see this collective, what is on your mind, and we will take it from there to see what we need to tap into, tune into, and whatnot. So let's see the beautiful collective we're doing a reading for today, my angels. What's on their mind? Okay. So you would be going over things then, collective. We have twin flame, we have poker face, and backstab. So that twin flame card, right? You could be one of the collective that is locked in, so to speak, to you and your person are twin flames. That is what you have allocated, right? That is very significant, and it's playing within your mind in this moment. So it would be when it comes to the journey, right? That you are completing one another, you are connected. You may find it hard to, so to speak, close the door on this person, like their energy keeps lingering. You could be seeing a lot of signs when it comes to your person, right? Within your day-to-day, feeling them around, seeing their name, music when you go out and about, like grocery shopping, you hear certain songs playing. You will feel that there is a specific kind of pull within you when it comes to this person. And then we have the poker face. So it's, and together with the backstab, it made me think that this person has left you quite shockingly in a lot of pain, right? With the backstab. It could have came in as quite of the shock when you think about a collective. You did not see this one coming and it left you with a lot of pain, right? I also get a sense that there could have been some kind of a silent treatment when it comes to that person, because we have the poker face. It's all about, well, not showing true feelings, right? Keeping our cards quite close to our chests. It's also is about gambling and taking a risk. For some reason, I do not think that this collective, you have seen anything when it comes to that person that you have allocated to be your twin flame. I think you are going over that you feel this pull, but you haven't been shown anything. And it takes you kind of back to, well, all of the pain they caused me. So don't make it fit. If that is not your process of thought, if that's not kind of replaying in my mind, I'm seeing a cassette, so it could replay over and over in your mind. And like I said, I think you're finding it hard to truly shut down when it comes to this connection and say enough is enough, because this is here. You feel them. You feel like you are connected. So you keep holding on, even though there's a lot of pain and even though you haven't been shown anything when it comes to where they're at. But I want one more for the twin flame. The dragonfly. So lighthearted and adapting, finding things out and changing through it, right? Things coming to light and wanting to heal. So you could have been, so to speak, figuring things out along the journey, right? And you're trying again to adapt through it all. You're trying to heal through it all. So there's a reason why this is playing within your mind in this moment of time. You want to heal from it, right? You want to be able to see the light within the situation. Finding clarity. I'm hearing that. But something could be coming to you, or again, you are feeling that it is because we're doing what you are thinking, collective. So maybe you're reflecting upon that someone is wanting to come in here, that twin flame. They haven't shown their hands. They left me like this, but you have some sort of feeling within you. You think that something is coming that will need for you to adapt, grow, and change through, right? I want one more for that. And then we have the teddy bear. So the interest in you and a blooming romance, flirting and wanting to date. So don't make it fit. Even though you haven't been shown this, you think that something is coming. That is what is going on up here, right? That is what you're thinking about. That this person may be about to roll their dice, but there's still a lot of pain tied to the situation. So even though you have this sort of a romantic feeling towards them, that you feel it blooming within you, you still reflect upon all the pain, right? So you haven't truly come into that release center within you. I'm just gonna be honest, because this is still here. The pain still lingers from this. And I'm feeling it has a lot to do with silent treatment. But let's see what comes out. The poker face. Grounding. So the stability, the security, the performance, the growth and endurance. What I am thinking is that you hope this person has been doing that, and that is why they haven't showed their hand. You are hoping that they have been grounding. I think you are trying to as well, collective. But I'm gonna be honest, the feeling I'm getting is a lot of mind ache when it comes to this. The not knowing, a lot of feeling stirring up within you. So I think this is put a bit to the back seat when it comes to you. I don't think that is your first initial thought. Oh, it's good. I should hold it here, right? First initial thought that you are grounding through this. It could have been something that you have tried to shift towards, but then again, I'm seeing that cassette within my mind, like an old cassette. It could be a 90s kid. For some reason, I'm getting that, or an 80s, right? But I think that you hope that this person, that they're about to take a chance here with you. Again, with the dragonfly and the teddy bear, and this is all to ground this. This is all to ground this. You could have been going to the beach lately and just feeling very drawn to the stones and that lighthouse right in the middle. Maybe you hope this person has found their lighthouse from within. I'm hearing that. To truly have changed, transformed, been growing, right? Been grounding through this. Maybe doing a lot of, don't you say, introspection within oneself, going deep within and figuring things out. And I want one more for that. Yeah. So the ascending, learning and experiencing, transcending, preparing for union and new phase. So don't make any of this fit. Don't make any of this fit, my angels. Could you have as well been doing this? Yes, but I don't think it's what's playing within the forefront of your mind. What I am feeling is that you are putting that energy towards the person you have allocated to be your twin flame. That you are thinking they have been making themselves more stable. They have been grounding through this. They have been learning. They have been ascending, right? And I want to come in and show you that through this teddy bear and dragonfly energy. What about the backstab? So the ship and the abundance. So the ship is all about cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you need, progression, and arriving. And like I said, even though you feel that pain, you still are very drawn to something here will happen, but you still have pain over it. There's still pain within your heart from what this person did to you. So you haven't truly been sitting in that surrendering state within you and letting it truly go. Knowing that it all had to happen for a reason, and what did it teach me? You're not in that reflection in this moment. You're thinking about the pain they caused you, how shockingly everything came in when it came to that, when it comes to cutting this tie. Could you have been working towards wanting to be more positive within your process of thought when it comes to this? Yes, like the deviation I just did. But I don't think you're quite there. From the other cards that I am seeing, it doesn't seem like you are sitting in true surrender to the situation. And then we have the date. So definitely, collective, you think that something is about to arrive here. And I think you're hoping again it will leave you in some kind of positivity. But I am also hearing that you are again trying to manifest this. You could be listening to a lot of subliminals in this moment of time, trying to call them back energetically. Trying to call them back. I think you know my so to speak, my outlook on those things. Things are removed for a reason. And it's not, and I say it so much within my reading, it's never our ego's timing. It's divine timing. You are not in control of their ship. You're in control of your own. And that's where you are. That's where you are the captain, right? On your own ship. Where do you want to go? What do you want to see? What kind of waters do you need to tread through? Did you hear that car? So maybe you think that something is, again, coming in quite fast, right around the corner. And I say this throughout my readings as well, that the signs that you are giving within your reality, they are for you, for your growth. So if you're seeing a lot of signs that you allocate towards masculine energy, it's for your masculine energy, not connected energy, your energy collective. I don't think you're thinking about getting back out there and meeting someone new. I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, you are one of the collectives that are quite bound to this, to that twin flame journey. And from the looks of it, you're giving this person a lot of grace, even though they haven't shown you that they are worthy of that. You're stuck on this layer. They are my twin flame, so we're meant to be together, pain or no, not. Pain or not. We are meant to end up together. However, collective, I'm just going to rip off the Band-Aid. It's not what this journey is about. And if you have watched any of my other readings, you will know. The pain is not the pain. The journey is about you. And that pain, you needed to feel that. Because again, what are you learning through it? Is it something to do within your codependence? Because from the looks of it, again, you feel quite codependent to the situation in this moment of time. And that is something you need to heal. To understand that you are all you need. To be happy, to have success, to find your light within this world. Everything else that comes outside of you should be toppings. They should add to your cake. They shouldn't be your whole foundation. Right now you're looking at this person as your be-all and end-all, even though there's pain. And you haven't been shown anything else. But let's see a bit further when it comes to this. If there is some kind of movement from what I am getting, I don't feel movement for this collective, but we will see. So if they be back, communication, confession, and yes comes out, there's movement. Other than that, no movement. And we're gonna do 3 cards. If one of the 3 cards is something to do with those 4 I just mentioned, there's movement. Yeah, it's like I said, collective. Let go, move on, and health. So there isn't. It's within you and your mind what you are feeling, right? Let go, make room for the new beginnings that is on its way to you. So there could be something else stirring, but then again, you are looking at it as being within the masculine, but it could be for your masculine energy that something better is aligning with you, and you're not seeing it like that. You're taking all of the signs to that person, but it's for you. They are guiding you. They're wanting you to get to that place where your higher self is, right? Truly being on your path within this journey, because that's what it's about. It's about you, finding your path, finding your voice, finding your place within this world where you need to be. It's not about external. It's an add-on. It's not the end-all and be-all, right? And move on. And that door we talked about, there is a need for that. There is a need to close the door on this, to move on from the pain and go into the reflection about what did it teach me? What did I learn from this? And what am I still learning? Because look at me. Even though they have caused me so much pain, I am still holding on. I still think that movement is coming. Why would you want something or someone that had left you like this, feeling like this, to come in any kind of movement when they haven't taken any kind of accountability for what they did towards you and why they did what they did? Do you understand what I'm saying? The way they left you weren't a-okay, and you feel that pain for a reason, because you need to come into your center with yourself and gain understanding from it. Without the understanding, you aren't able to transform through it, to heal through it, to grow and ascend, right? It could be causing some health issues for you. I'm getting that maybe you're having a hard time. Again, a lot of replaying within one's mind. Having a hard time sleeping, resting up here. Truly sitting in center and grounded energy within yourself. Because you feel that pull. What about the let go, my angels? The vacation. So maybe you're wanting to go travel. Maybe you're feeling that coming in. Maybe that's something that is coming towards you. Again, like I said, I think that they are trying to show you that something better is coming. And not like that person isn't your person, so to speak, to end up with. I hope you understand what I am saying. That outlook of it, if this is meant to be, it will be. But for the moment being, you are being called to let go, to shut the door, to move on, to heal through this, attend to that heart of yours. Right? And maybe what is coming, the better thing that is on its way to you, it's something to do with travel. Going on an adventure for you, because it will help you grow. And it can be a big or small adventure. It doesn't quite matter now, doesn't it? But something you feel called towards. Going out to explore the world around you. And if you're being called to go to a specific place, right? Taking a trip for you, maybe with some girlfriends, but I'm thinking maybe you are doing it alone. There's a reason for it. Your soul is calling you to go there. So listen to that. Listen to that energy. Again, take it back to you. Focusing on what is it that I want. Only then are you able to understand what it is that you are in need of. What it is that you need to grow. What it is that you need to have. If you're looking at it as when love arrives at my table, what kind of love do I want it to be? What is it that I need within a partner? Right here, right now, you're not able to look at it through that lens because you're so stuck on a label. And therefore, we're meant to be together. So it's like this person, whatever they're doing nothing wrong because we're meant to be together. That is not self-love. That is not understanding of you, your worth, and what you need. It's so much okay to put up boundaries and ask for that boundary to be respected and ask for that boundary to be listened to. You need to have that sense of self, right? To truly love yourself. Only then will you understand what it is that you need. Do you get what I'm saying? What about the move on? So we have manifest when it comes to that move on, and we see that you are. Like I said, you are not within that lens. That's something you need to turn into. That energy of closing this chapter down. Truly understanding that you are worth way more than what you have been shown. And it's sad that you do not see it like this. Just think about if this person came back within this moment of time and how you are towards them. They wouldn't be able to treat you with the respect and kindness that you need because you weren't being able to put up boundaries because you haven't learned that lesson. So they will just drag you around and you will follow them like a dog with a bone. Again, that is not self-love. You need to be able to stand firm within you, understanding this is not okay, so I'm choosing me. And I'm going to keep on choosing me until I'm reflected the right kind of energy. Does it make sense? But you need to give manifestation its time. It needs time, and we see that. You need time. And that person of yours, if you are meant to be together, they need time as well. It's not going to come in by you holding on to it. It's not going to come in by you listening to subliminals, thinking you're calling that person in. They are protecting you from something you do not need to be a part of in this moment of time. So instead of sitting in that anticipation and that longing, craving, thank them. They are truly protecting you within this moment of time. That is something to be grateful for. They are not a part of this chapter for a reason. Have that understanding. And turn to you, your own self-growth, right? What about the health? So we have gold digger. So maybe this person used you in the past. I definitely think they did emotionally. When it comes to pentacle money-wise, I don't know. It could be something that will make this collective like see this reading, if that makes sense. I don't think they want your money necessarily. I think it's more within the emotion. They use you emotionally. And then we have sexuality. Could there be something here as well with the sexuality? I guess there could, again, to tie you to this reading, but it feels like more, again, trying to figure themselves out. And so are you, collective. So are you. And again, why would you want that? Someone who isn't sure of you. Someone who isn't tapped in, locked in. It's something that you need to reflect upon. So let's get a bit back to the reading. Not that we left it, but I am a bit on the defense with if I need to tap in to that person of yours. And I am that generally. Maybe you have noticed that I have not done that for the last couple of readings. And it's with a lot of attention. Because what I am trying to teach you here is to come into self-love, nurturing yourself, understanding yourself and your journey. Because let's be honest, that is what is the most important. So I am a bit on the defense when there isn't any kind of movement within the collective, if I therefore need, if you get what I'm saying, to tap in to connected energy. Because is it truly helping you, or is it keeping you stacked within the situation you are trying to let go of? Does it make sense? And if you have an opinion, so to speak, or you have something to say about that, you're welcome to write within the comments if that would help you, and that I do tap into connected energy, or that you maybe more within the lens of where I'm at, that it's more important to focus on you and what you need to grow. I am still sticking to my little decision for now when it comes to this collective, because we see how attached you are to the label, and you need to remove that stigma to free yourself from it, if you may will, to choose you and close that door and focus on your growth, right? So I want to see a bit further what the universe wants you to truly gravitate towards within the moment of time. Maybe something else that we haven't spoken about until now. But let's see. But for the other thing, you're welcome to write within the comments. If it truly helps you, I will be more than happy to do it. It's just my outlook is that I see it throughout the collective that it's kind of keeping you stuck. And I do not want to see that. I want to see you all grow and transform and come in to the best possible version of you. And that is what I'm here to help you with. So let me know. Thank you. But let's see. Collective. What universe do you want them to truly focus on in this moment of time to help them grow, adapt, change, and heal? Okay. So they want you to focus on this apology that you are, again, like we said within the first beginning of the reading, you are thinking something is arriving at your table. And that very well could be your thoughts and apology for how this person treat you. But like we saw, it's not the time. So that apology you need to reflect upon, and that mask you need to reflect upon. Because this person, like we said throughout this reading, haven't shown you anything. So why do you want this? Why do you want this? Someone who isn't ready to show how they feel. Apology or not, let's just play that came in. But they're wearing a mask. So they're not being truthful, they're not being honest. They're not showing their true feelings, they're hiding them. That could be a lot to do with the fear, their ego. They are more concerned about themselves being heard within the situation than being clear towards you. So they are more, maybe, we haven't tapped into them. I'm just saying what I think and feel. They could be more within the lens of I am protecting me, and that matters more to me, and to truly stand in an authentic apology, truly taking that accountability for how I have treated that person that supposedly means a lot to me. Why is that attractive, collective? What within you thinks that this is what you are deserving of? It's a lack of self-love, but where does that stem from? Suppressing. I think it's you are suppressing something when it comes to this. When it comes to this, you are suppressing, you are resisting. It's yellow and the broken. That is what you have been shown, my angel. Very superficial, not any depth within the situation. It has left you broken with a shattered heart. But you're resisting it. Because you're hoping for this. But they're wearing a mask. It's sad. To be honest, it is. Because you truly do not see yourself. You don't see your worth, you don't see your value. And like I said, just imagine this person coming in to apologize. If they haven't gone in deep within themselves, done that grounding that you were hoping for, ascending through this, you will just be taught another lesson, another trip in the roundabout. Is that what you want? Do you want to go back, to start all over, for feeling that pain? Or do you want to move forward? That is something you need to ask yourself. Because right now you're keeping yourself stuck to a situation you do not need. They are saying move on, let go. Try that, collective. Try that. See what happens. Mr. Morhima Angels. So when it comes to the obsession, the ecstasy of it, right? So you are, and we know that for a fact, you are in adoration, addiction when it comes to this person. It's all over this reading. The chasing thrill and the good time, the excitement. I think it keeps you within that. And that excitement, thinking that I'm going to turn a corner and they'll be there and we're going to start this new chapter. I think it's like that. It's like you always think that something is coming when it comes to this person. It doesn't look like it, collective. Not here now. That needs time. And you do as well. To truly reflect upon this. Why is that obsession keeping me in excitement? What is exciting about it? Why don't I love myself more? And why do I feel the need to sit in that energy, obsessing about something that is not there? This person hasn't shown me anything. If they have shown you anything, is that they are not there. That they have chosen otherwise. So why hold on to it? Why being called, if you may will, to sit in that energy? Why not release yourself from that pull and truly let go, truly surrender, truly understand what is meant to be will be. Me sitting in obsession, feeling this is giving me some kind of excitement, isn't going to help anything. It's keeping me more stuck and stagnant. This is something I need to heal. There could be something realizations here, having epiphanies and understanding and awakenings. And that would be lovely, now wouldn't it? This is something you need to come into, to welcome. To understand that this journey is about you healing. You healing you. It's not about ending up together with that person you have allocated towards being your twin flame. And this reading is finding you because you are strong enough to hear it. So maybe you want to swipe off from this reading because it's not what you wanted to hear, but it's something that you need to hear. And that's the thing with readings. It's not all about sunshine and roses. Sometimes it's very hard truth, but to help you grow, to help you transform, to help you navigate and come into understanding. That there could be realizations here waiting for you to truly awaken to you, your purpose, what you want. Can I have one more for that? So the confusion, right? And the escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing it away. And you would much rather be in that confused state for some apparent reason. And that is where you truly need to go into your own sense of self and try to gain that understanding. Why? Why is it that I would rather sit in confusion than give myself clarity upon the situation, choosing myself by not pushing it away, not avoiding it, not giving the person always the benefit of the doubt? They haven't shown me that they're worthy of that. They haven't shown me anything. That realization is waiting. And I definitely think it would be starting to trickle in more and more. And the more you release, the more understanding upon yourself when it comes to this situation you will get. I just want to give you something here when it comes to your journey, collective. I want to give you something when it comes to that journey. What do we do? Do we do these? So when it comes to this collective in your journey, and they're starting within themselves by letting go and moving on. First cut out, higher power. Number 4, so truly coming into wisdom with oneself. Conscious contact with the higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit, not with outside of yourself, but truly internal, collective, truly. And that is something to be grateful for, is to help you. So if you're seeing is that maybe some kind of punishment, I'm getting that feeling from within, you feel that this may be a bit of a defeat, that's your ego, because you kept yourself there. But instead of blaming yourself, come into the understanding, well, apparently I needed this. I needed to inflict that pain towards myself again and again and again to finally break it, to have the understanding that I needed to gain from the situation. Does it make sense? But truly tapping into that energy. Truly start seeing the signs, the synchronicities, and have the understanding this is for you. They're guiding you. Right? Time to go, number 45. So 4 could be very significant. Maybe you are 4. Within your, what do you call that? Do you call it like your birth number? Or it's again, about the year here? And you are the year of the 4. Where is that? So endings, completion, walking away from something because there's nothing else to learn or experience. Truly. Choosing you. And that will start a whole new chapter, a whole new journey for you, collective. And yes, you can look at it as kind of a vacation, but with you and your journey. And that could be a side thing, that you're wanting to travel more, wanting to explore more, but you're keeping yourself again stuck and stagnant. Because what about this person? Maybe they will come back. Maybe they will this, maybe they will that. Choose you, honey. Choose you with strength. Let go of what does not serve. There is a reason for it. And if you are able to see in the fog, there's this door all the way back. And it may not be clear to you in this moment of time. And there is another door opening, but there is. Number 5. So the orphanage. I think you say it like that. A sense of loss and identity crisis. Recognizing that you don't fit in. The need to belong and uncertainty about your place. I think what I am hearing, that is what is coming, right? And I get that it can make you feel like that because you have been holding on for that connection for so long, wanting it to come in, but needing to let that go, to truly come into your higher powers, to understand that what you're leaving behind is for something way better. And if this person is meant to come with you in one way, shape, or form, they will, but at their own time. You cannot force. You cannot control. Like I said, what you have control of is you and your own ship. You do not control the other person's ship. They will go where the wind blows them. And from the looks of it, collective, I don't think they have awakened to this journey. So let them figure things out in their own timing. Let them be on their journey. And choose you on your journey so you can heal. Because you are truly deserving of that. Right? What about that orphanage? I just want one more when it comes to that. And 34, a leg up. So that is good, collective. That is good. It's there, isn't it? So it's receiving, right? It's help. A delegating, I think you say it like that, authority and the independence. So even though there is this feeling of being left out, kind of like 5 of Pentacles, left in the cold, others are within the warmth of the church. They're not out in the snow blizzard. You could feel a bit like that. And I think you're coming into more of that feeling. But for what? To truly create independence. To learn for you, collective. And what you need within this reality is that strength within yourself, knowing that you are truly enough. You on your own. You are not validated by other people. You're validated by yourself. Create a space where people want to be a part of that table and you get to choose whether or not they can come and feed off your table. To truly be able with strength to sit in your independence, understanding it's not a loss, it's a gain. You are something to fight for. You have something very special from within. You are able to learn a valuable lesson about you and your independence. It's not something to be afraid of. If you are feeling lonely because you are on your own, that's a lack of self-love. And maybe a bit of a lack of fantasy as well. It's not a sad thing being alone. That talks about a lot of strength. because you do not need anyone to fill up your cup. You fill it up by yourself. And again, with those boundaries, you will put them up as needed, because you will finally have learned what it took you to grow all of that strength from within, to know how hard this journey was for you. So you will start to appreciate it, and therefore appreciate yourself more, and being very self-assured about what you let in, who you let in, what kind of energy you want to have attached to you. Are they taking from your cup? Are they feeding off of your table, not giving you anything in return? There's a lot of valuable lessons coming to you, collective. So you truly can come home to you, right? But I feel called to take this deck as well. That could be about your journey, I'm thinking. So let's see what comes out. Oh, the ruins and the perception. Yeah. It's important to see things a little different right now. Imagining yourself in a place of those who appear to be confronting you, your words or your actions. Perhaps rather than taking this as a sign of their displeasure or dislike of what you are doing, see their words as an opportunity to improve the situation by being more open-minded. Perhaps their actions will actually provide you with an even stronger, more robust idea of how to proceed. The ruins are a reminder that in one single toss you can choose a very different outcome. Those that seems to be your enemies can often deliver the most useful lessons in life. And that is true. That is true. And I think again, with that higher power you would be coming into, with all of the realizations that are coming to your table, you will start to truly have that understanding of what I am seeing in my reality is a mirror. It's to help me grow. Either it's something I need to self and come into embodying some kind of energy, or it's to help you see you hold that by a seed within you, something you do not like in another person. Maybe you think that someone is often interrupting or is not listening or is just all about the drama. You carry a seed within that. That is why you're taking notice of it. Does it make sense? Truly tapping into you and sitting in the reflection, pointing that finger so hard into yourself that you become aware and you start to heal, adapt and change through it, to grow through it, to transform, to transcend. Lessons are there for a reason, collector. Right? Oh, that's way too many. That was a cup though. To truly fill up your cup. Okay. So the black cat, good luck. So luck is on your side when it comes to that. That's good. Dancing rods. Dancing, I think you say it like that. But seeker. But the black cat, let's see. Today is your lucky day. You are on a winning streak and everything is going in your favor of you. Don't lose a second by worrying about whether or not you should throw caution to the wind. Instead, draw on its good fortune and take advantage, because your big break has arrived finally. Don't be afraid to make the most of it. As the saying goes, may hail with the sun shine. So grab the fortuitous opportunities with both hands. By doing so, you are assured of the bountiful reward that you just that are just waiting to be reaped. Lady Luck is on your side no matter what you do. You just can't lose. Rest assured, you will land on your feet just like a cat. Now go for it. What I'm hearing with that and what I'm seeing within my mind is when it comes to that situation, again, we are doing what you're coming into. And that would truly show them that you are ready to have that wheel turn within your favor. Like I said, you need to look at this situation as something to be grateful for. They are protecting you for something you do not need to release it. Release it. Trust that what is meant to be will always be. You will start to feel your luck changing, because what will your focus gravitate towards? You, your growth, and you will come into understanding with you. And by doing that, you will start to love the journey, truly have that appreciation of, I just love to grow. Truly sitting in that energy. I love to grow. I love to change. I love to heal. How lucky am I that I get to do that? That I am so aware and so attuned within my reality that I see all of the signs. So I am able to be an even better me. By each and every day I wake up, I see even more things. God damn it, I'm lucky. You know? That feeling, what will that create? Do you understand what I'm saying? So much to be lucky for. And you will start to seizing the moment, each and every one of them. Because you will get excited about it. You will not be sitting in fear, pain, and agony. You will truly understand, wow, I am so blessed. Just look at it. My reality is just different than it were 6 months ago. This will take time, and that is okay. There's no rush. But the sooner you start shifting, the faster you can come into that energy. So start today. Don't postpone it anymore. Don't push it away anymore. Choose you, right? Good things reading here, collective. And with the dancing roots, and again, I think you say it like that. Oh, there he was. They have sung you out to announce that your search is over. You have spent a long time looking in the wrong places. Now it's the moment to sense through your heart, using the natural elements as your guide. Doing so will point you in the right direction. Walk your path of destiny, aware of the signs in the flow of water beneath your feet, in the depth of the earth. Create no attachment to the path of others, for they may lead you to far from barren land. Like I said, be in control of you and your own ship. You cannot control any other person's ship other than your own. And that is where you need to have control. What is on your deck? What is on it? Where do you want to steer to? Are you choosing to be the captain in this moment of time of your ship? Or are you leaving it up to someone else to stir it? Come into that strength, collective, truly. And with the water, like I said in the beginning, you could be going to the beach. You could feel quite drawn towards water throughout your journey. That could be a special thing for you. Maybe you want to work with water as well. Maybe it's something you start doing. But you seek your path and they seek theirs. Nature will guide you. So get out in it and seek out the watering holes, the streams and the rivers, and find what you need in their reflection. Just like I said, there's something there. I truly believe that you are coming into something when it comes to that. And if you just look at the card here, right? How beautiful is that? All of the energy around it. Do you see that from the water? That reflection. It could be something that truly speaks to your soul. I just want to finish this reading off, collective, by giving you a message card from your angels to give you a bit of encouragement when it comes to your journey. Have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball the life throws at you. How you deal with those times show your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. Truly tap into that energy, my angel. Truly. Have that understanding with yourself, right? You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. True, you are. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon, and we see that. It's like that is the thing that is around the corner, but you keep thinking and pinpointing it to that person. It is not. It is for you. It is for you, collective. Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly phases in your life can shift. One change after the other. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. And I said that. Do not be hard on yourself. Don't think that you are missing out. And why didn't I see this and that before? You weren't meant to. You were meant to walk through those fires again and again and again. To finally come in to understand and realize what it was that you were in need of. It was all planned this way. So don't be hard on yourself. It was meant to be like this. Because what is it doing for you? Shift that. Look at it with so much gratitude and appreciation. I was about to say both words within one sentence or word. When there are questions you need assistance with, go within. Sit with yourself, meditate on the question and ask our help also. Then trust your intuition. And most often, the answers and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are here with you always, and they are. So turn towards them. Then things start to get hard. If you're questioning things, if you are, am I doing it right? Am I on the right path? Am I not seeing something clearly? Ask them. They will deliver. Truly choosing to see that. I'm going to get that as well. So just a couple of angel numbers here. 9, 12, 10, 4, 6, 7, 3. So those could be angel numbers you need to be, again, taking notice of within your reality. And maybe they are significant when it comes to card plate numbers or where you live and maybe what you have spent today when you went shopping. However, my angels, that was the reading for today. Thank you so much for tapping in, tuning in and listening. And I will see you another day, another time, in another reading. Bye, my angels.